Hi everyone, I'm Lara from gosimpli.ca, and today I have a brutal lower body strength and plyometric workout. We're going to be doing squats, lunges, and deadlifts coupled with a plyometric explosive exercise. The only equipment you're going to need is your dumbbells. I've included both a warm-up and a cool down, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to get started with our warm-up here in just a second. Our first move is going to be a boxer shuffle. Okay, so we're doing each of these moves for 30 seconds and there's no break in between, so just one right into the next. So we get our body warm, definitely a lower body warm because this is a very intensive lower body workout. Don't skip this warm up, and at the end don't skip the cool down or your legs will definitely be talking to you. Okay, next up we have windmill squats. So just reaching up overhead and squatting down and touching the ground. Actually from the side. So when you're doing the squat, you're leading by sticking your bum out, nice straight back. Next up we have toe touch circles. So feet shoulder width apart, touching down on one side, coming across the front of the body, up and twisting the torso to stretch it out slightly. And then the other way. Next is up and outs. Now because this workout definitely has plyometric movements in it, they're very explosive, they're HIIT style movements. I'm going to do my up and outs jumping to get my heart rate up there. Next up is a side lunge with a toe touch. So down, touch, and touch. You can do it sort of speed skater style where you're doing an opposite hand to opposite toe touch. And the other hand goes out behind you. Might give you a bit more of a stretch across the chest and the upper back. Next up is jumping jacks. This is our last warm-up move, so make it count. Just a few seconds left here. Okay, grab a quick drink of water, grab your weights, and meet me back here to get started. Okay, I've got my weights, and I'm ready to get started with squats. I'm using 15 pounds per hand. We've got 45 seconds on here with a 15-second break. We're going to do a set of squats, a set of lunges, a set of deadlifts, and then a plyometric move. Now I'll give you 15 seconds in between each weighted exercise to go and change your weights and have a little rest. And then the plyometric move will be 30 seconds instead of 45. And then again a 15-second rest to start the next round. We have 4 rounds to go through. So we're almost done this one. So you can go ahead and switch your weights. We're going to do alternating forward lunge next. So I'm going to drop my weight a little bit. For just a couple seconds here. It's a fast transition. We've got our alternating forward lunge. So that 15 seconds in between really just gives you enough time to go and grab a different set of weights. Okay, so with the lunge, make sure you've got good posture here. You're going down low enough that that back knee is either just about or just brushing the floor. So we've already done squats, now we're doing a lunge. So our next one is going to be a deadlift. Okay, so here's your chance to switch your weights. I'm going to go back up a bit for my deadlift. Put these down for a second. If you have a second, you can do a little bit of a boxer shuffle. Okay, deadlifts, feet shoulder width apart. Nice flat back. Slow on the way down and slow on the way back up. Move back a bit here. So you don't want to rush through these movements. It's not trying to see how many you can cram in 45 seconds. You're trying to do these movements with perfect form. So speed isn't really going to help you here. Okay, so next up is our explosive plyometric move. So we don't need any weights at all for this. We're going to be doing jumping squats for this first one. Okay, so 30 seconds of jump squats. This is really going to get the heart rate up there. And of course, those legs have already done squats, lunges, deadlifts. They're tired. And this is just round one. Five more seconds. Good. Okay, next up we have a walking squat. So grab some weights. Start off one side of your room. Weights up. You got just a couple seconds here. Okay, squat down. You're gonna 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. So in every round we're doing one kind of squat and one kind of lunge and one kind of deadlift. I change them up just a little bit each time so that it makes the workout not very boring. I'm already huffing and puffing from doing the jump squats, so my heart rate is staying up through the strength part. Okay, now we're going to do a curtsy lunge. Actually, I'm going to stay with this weight. I got a couple of seconds here. I'm going to stretch out my legs a bit by just doing a boxer shuffle. Grab my weights. Curtsy lunge, so I'm crossing behind and lunging down. So I've got good posture here. And the curtsy lunges really work your bum, your glutes, all three of them. Minimus, medius, maximus. For a nice, round, shapely bum, which all of us like. Just a few more seconds here. Good. Okay, next up we have a deadlift with toes out. It sounds like not much of a change, but believe me, you'll feel it if you've not done this before. Okay, so you've literally got your feet in like a penguin stance, and then you're doing a regular deadlift, so bending down and coming back up. All the same sort of structure as a regular deadlift, just with our toes out. Try not to keep those knees completely locked. You want them a little bit soft. And you're squeezing your glutes on the way up. And keeping that back in nice alignment. Your abs are in tight. Okay, we're back to another plyometric move. So no weights this time. We're going to be doing jumping lunges. Okay, so get ready here. So we're jumping, scissoring our legs back and forth in a lunge position. And now we've done 2 sets of squats, 2 sets of lunges, 2 sets of deadlifts. So these plyometric moves are getting much more challenging as we go on and the muscles get tired. All right, we're getting ready to start group 3. Grab your weights. We're starting with a 3-way squat. Okay. Weights up. Okay, so do right leg out, right leg back, out, forward, and up. Left out, left back, out, forward, up, out, back, out, forward, up. I'll show you from the side. Out, back, out, forward, up, out, back, out, forward, up, out. Good. Okay, I'm going to be sticking with this weight. Put them down for just a second. Now we're going to do a reverse lunge. So stepping behind us. So I'll show you from the side what that looks like. Some weights and step back into a lunge. For some reason, I find reverse lunges a fair bit easier than forward lunges, which is good at this point in the workout. When I'm really huffing and puffing, I've done the long sleeve shirt again and wishing I hadn't, like I do every time. Less than 10 seconds now. Okay, now we have another deadlift move. This time with our toes in. I'm going to go up and weight a little bit here. Okay, so same thing, but toes pointing in. So all the same structure as a regular deadlift, but our toes are pointing towards each other. Our knees are a bit soft. Our back is in good alignment. Our core is pulled tight. We're squeezing our glutes as we stand up. I love deadlifts. I don't know what it is about it. They have an awful name, dead, right? But man, I like the way they work. I like the way they change my body shape. Okay, oh boy. So this plyometric move is star jumps. And I obviously wrote it on paper and thought, oh yeah, I can do it. But now that the time has come, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, jumping up and out like a star, like you did, maybe you took gymnastics when you were a little kid and you'd have to jump on the trampoline and do a big star. I'm so fortunate I get to do stars a lot at our trampoline in our backyard that my kids always say, Mom, come on, do a star jump. I guess that when you're 6 and 7, star jumps are a whole lot of fun. Not so much in your later 30s. Okay, we're going back to a weight move now, back to a squat. We're doing rocker squats. They don't sound like much, but they're tough. Weights up, feet shoulder width, a little bit wider, I guess. You're just going to glide back and forth. Looks easy, right? Tell me that at the end of this 45 seconds. You're holding it down low. So your quads have to hold this position the whole time. And then when you slide off to each side, one leg gets a wee little break. Just 10 seconds left here. Whew. Excellent. I'm going to stick with these weights. And down for a second. We're doing a crossover lunge next, which is directly opposite the curtsy lunge. Instead of behind, we're going to cross over in front. Got my weights. I'm just going to cross over in front of my body. So I've got good posture here. My abs are tight. I'm squeezing my glutes. My hamstrings are working hard. My quads are working hard. They're tired. I'm starting to notice a slight wobble when I do these moves. So I have to watch. If that continues, then I need to lower my weight. I don't want to get injured. There's no point lifting heavier and then hurting yourself. Okay, now normally I'd go up for a deadlift, but I'm tired, so I'm going to stick with my same weight for my deadlift. And this is an alternating single leg deadlift, so it requires a lot of balance. Okay, so this time when we go down in front, we're lifting one leg up behind us. And as we come back up, the leg comes down. And then same on the other side. And because we're tired, this is really, really challenging our stability. You can see my ankles wobbling. If this is hard, perch one leg so you can still use it as balance and go down, but still all the weight is in one leg, and then switch it. That's okay. Again, I don't want you falling over. There's no point falling over when you do an exercise and risking injury. Okay, that's it for the weights part, but we have one more plyometric move. We're going to do a broad jump with a thigh slap, so give yourself a bit of room. I'm going to start back here. So it's basically a standing long jump, and then jump up and slap your thighs. Turn around, and go the other way. And I can tell you, I'm glad we're only doing one round of these. Almost done, 5 seconds. Okay, grab a quick drink and let's get ready for our cool down. Okay, get ready for the cool down so you can start breathing normal again. Start with a boxer shuffle. So we're doing each of these cool down moves for 30 seconds apiece. First, we're just going to focus on getting our heart rate down. We finished on a really explosive plyometric move, so our heart rate was way up there. So you're going to bring it down nice and slowly. Okay, now high knee march. So your heart rate should slowly be starting to come down now. Should be able to get a nice deep breath again. At this point of the workout, I feel so happy. Okay, quad stretch on the left leg. if I ever let my kids know how happy I was at this point in the workout, this would be the time that they'd be coming and asking me things like, Mommy, can I eat half a cake for lunch? Or, Mommy, can we go to Disney World? And I'd be like, sure! Because I feel so good having completed such a hard workout. You know, and the endorphins are going, and you feel proud of yourself, which you absolutely should. This is a super hard workout. You should feel like, good job, well done. But I can't let my kids know that, or they may take advantage of my euphoria. So we switched, we're doing the quad stretch on the right side now. If you need to hold on to a chair, that's absolutely fine. By this point, our body is a bit oxygen deprived after working so hard, and balance is really hard. You'll see my ankles really wobbling right now to hold this position. Okay, we're going to get down on the ground. We're going to do a seated hamstring stretch. So I've got my left leg out, and I'm going to reach over and try and pull that toe towards me. I'll feel it in the back of my calf, also in my hamstring. And I'm also getting a nice stretch along my side there. Feels lovely. Okay, we're simply going to switch sides. And again, reach over for those toes, pull the toes towards you, and you'll really get in that calf there. And I'm feeling it in my hamstring, the back of my leg, and along my side here. My muscles are thanking me for doing this. I'll take a little bit of the stiffness and soreness that would otherwise be haunting me tomorrow. Okay, we're going to do a deep glute stretch on the left side. I'm going to do mine sitting up. So I cross over in a figure 4 like yoga and push myself up. It's a nice bit of a hip opener. I'm feeling it in my glutes, absolutely. Also in my hamstrings a bit. And if I'm really got my arms behind me and pushing forward, I'm getting a chest stretch in here as well. Okay, so then we're just going to switch sides. Figure 4 the other side. Sit and push into it. Now it may be that your leg is out here. That's fine. You still want to have the good posture in the back. You want to be pushing up as far as you can. And the more you practice this, the more you'll be able to pull that bottom leg in. And wherever you are right now is fine. You just need to be able to feel that stretch. So if you're really flexible, you can't be lazy. You got to work the stretch. Next up, we have a butterfly. So bring the soles of those feet together. And we're going to really focus this time on pulling the knees down. Okay, so you can lean over absolutely a bit too, but your greatest focus right now is pulling those knees down. In fact, if you need to sit up and push them down to get a better stretch, that's fine. Or you can use the muscles in your legs to pull those knees down and open up really in that inner thigh and the hip area. We have just one more stretch after this. We're going to do a forward toe touch. So legs out in front, hands up, and lean forward. And grab onto wherever you can. Grab onto your shins, grab your ankles, grab behind your feet, wherever it works for you. I'm stretching out my lower back here. Hamstrings, behind the backs of my knees, that's where I really feel it. Wonderful. Good job following along with me. That was a really challenging workout today. Make sure you drink lots of water, get a snack, and I hope to see you again soon. To keep up to date with the latest workouts, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click like on Facebook. Have a workout request? Send it at gosimpli.ca/contact.